If you watch my channel, you know by now, I love 12-inch figures, and a big part of that love comes from the 12-inch G.I. Joe lines from the mid-2000s, one of which was the Valor vs. Venom line of 12-inch figures. Of course, there's also the 3 3/4-inch Valor vs. Venom line, and the movies, the Spy Troops movie. It was an interesting time for G.I. Joe. But it did bring us the best version of Cobra Commander in 12-inch from Hasbro. Let's just forget that the Sideshow ones exist because we can't afford those. No one can. The Sideshow G.I. Joe figures are ridiculously expensive, but hey, there's a new line of G.I. Joe 1/6 stuff coming out from 3-0, I think. I can never remember if they're 3-0 or 3A. They're kind of the same thing now, aren't they? And no, I'm not talking about the Command Strip Company. So yeah, this is Hasbro's attempt at a 12-inch Cobra Commander, back from around 2005, I want to say. And it's great. I actually did get the card back and the file card along with him. I'm not going to read all that, but if you want to, feel free. Here, there's the top of it. And then there's the bottom of it. And here's the file card. God, I love these kind of style file cards. They're so cool. Then the toy is shown in a fantasy situation. It includes the figure, pants, coat, cape, boots, belt, holsters, pistols, helmet, and staff. So yeah, it comes with quite a bit. It's a really cool figure. I'm happy I got that card back. So, like I said, this is Hasbro's best 12-inch Cobra Commander because the other options aren't that good. The only other helmeted Cobra Commander, just look up 12-inch Cobra Commander Hasbro and you'll see why this is the best one, because the others are not that good. They're just not that good. But this one's pretty great. So, as the back said, he does come with quite a bit of things. He does come with a staff, which we have to talk about this immediately, because it has a liquid inside. You see that? It actually has a liquid inside the staff. And if you see a hair on the staff, that's because this is made out of one of those plastics that got really sticky after a while. I had to wash it off as soon as I got him because, ooh, that was sticky. But yeah, he holds it pretty good. He can support its weight decently. But because there is liquid inside that staff, it does get a little droopy. But still, it's a really cool looking staff. I do love that he comes with that. It's a really cool accessory. That being said, let's take it out, because the other thing he comes with, Cobra Commander, not only wields a Luger, he wields 2 of them. Yes, that is correct. He comes with 2 Lugers. I love it. I would not have known what kind of gun it was if my brother hadn't have told me, because I'm not a big gun knowledgeable person. But still, look at that. Dual wielding. That is amazing. I love it. Like, yes, I never would have seen Cobra Commander as a dual wielder, but I'm so down for that. I think it's great. And he does have the holsters as well, which can, believe it or not, holster the weapons. Wow. So yeah, they just go in there. And that strap is just kind of there for decoration. You don't really strap it over the gun like it would in real life. But also does have like the belt too, which you can see how it's kind of latched right there. You can unlatch it if you want, but why would you want to do that? It's very ornate too. It's a very ornate looking figure. Look at that. Just look at that. You know what? I normally have figures in a straight pose, but for the thumbnail, there we go. This is going to be our thumbnail. Look at that. Oh, hell yeah. It's just a really cool looking figure. I love the helmet. It does remove. You can kind of see sort of like the fabric and the ickiness underneath, which is cool. It's almost like a Darth Vader head reveal. But it's all black still, so I guess that... I think, looking at the sculpt, it was probably originally going to be flesh tone, but I think they decided to keep it black and just pretend that it's like a fabric or something over the head. And honestly, I'm kind of happy they did that, because it looks definitely more fabric-y, has more of like a pattern. It would have looked very alien if it was his actual head, but still it would have been cool. Like, why is Cobra Commander so messed up? And it's not because he has multiple eyes under his helmet. Unpopular opinion time, I don't like the original G.I. Joe movie. I just don't like the idea of Cobra Law. I don't like it. I think it's just a little too out there for me. Like, Cobra is one thing, but Cobra Law, it's too much. But he also does have his costume, which looks great, has Cobra logos. His hands, like a lot of classic Joe figures, still have the nails on them, which is a little unfortunate. But you know what? It's all good. Just pretend they're gloves. His costume overall just works really great. You can tuck in his pants better if you want, if you don't want his legs showing. His cape is really nice too. It's kind of shown it a little bit. It's a nice cape. I like how it's kind of stitched and patterned, so it kind of wants to go over on this side. That just looks really cool. I really like that. Then he has this nice golden strap too, which I'd be careful with that. That kind of material is known for like flaking off and all that, but still looks really pretty. Overall, he's just a really nice 12-inch figure. You know me, I love 12-inch G.I. Joes. I love 12-inch Star Wars. I love 12-inch anything. Please don't quote that in the comments. Alrighty, articulation time. He's got ball joint at the head, which moves pretty great. You do get to see his flesh underneath, but you could probably cover that up with a piece of fabric if you wanted to. Actually, my Sideshow Commander Cody has like a cloth turtleneck. It'd be kind of hard to remove the head, but if you would want to cover that up, you probably could. His shoulders, after my Scout Trooper review, I'm always so paranoid. But this body is better built because it's newer. Moves up and down. He has elbow swivels and hinges. He has in and outs for the wrists, swivels at the wrist. Seems like a swivel at the waist. Oh no, his gun came out. Here, let's put that back in. Let's make him look a little more physically complete. His legs move forward. They move out, probably about that far, I'd say. He does have a knee bend and a knee swivel. And he probably does have a hinge at the boot, or hinge at the foot, but you can't really use it because of the boots, which is all right. You know how old Hasbro 12-inch stuff is. The boots just pretty much limit all the articulation. You can probably take off the cape. I do believe his costume is, has like the buttons. Those are buttoned together. I really like those style buttons. It's just kind of premium for me, you know. I like that. I'm talking like this as a high-end collectible, and I don't own any sideshows, but I do have sideshows and Hot Toys. But something about this style of 12-inch figure, it's nice enough to be really appreciated, but it's not, you know, expensive enough to be like, yeah, this thing only cost me like 25, 30 bucks. It was only like 25, I think. On eBay, I won an auction, which is nice. I don't usually win eBay auctions, but I won the auction on this guy, and I'm really happy I did. He's just a really nice, ornate Cobra Commander figure. I've always wanted a 12-inch Cobra Commander ever since I was a kid. My options were kind of limited because there's that Spy Troops one that has the... Here, let's just show him. I was talking about him before. There's that Spy Troops Cobra Commander, which has the hood. I like the hooded Cobra Commander, but I prefer the helmet. And then there's this older 90s version of Cobra Commander 12-inch. It looks good. I might actually end up getting it someday, because it's actually very cheap. But I don't know, not necessarily feeling it. And then this other helmeted Cobra Commander, I mean, look at it. Look at all the skin that's showing. It's so casual. It has no ornateness, no royalty to it, no bouginess. It's Cobra Commander. He's supposed to be, you know, stuck up, and he's supposed to have a staff and show you that he thinks he's better than everybody. What is in that? I have no idea. It's not water. You can see how slow it moves. Is it real venom? I wonder if I have real venom in my stuff. I guess I'll have to find out. It's corn syrup. Yeah, I don't know what's in it, but it's funny. Anyways, there we go. There is 12-inch Cobra Commander. I really like him. He's great. So yeah, if you like this kind of figure, I would definitely recommend it. He's got 2 Lugers, which is a definite win. He has the nice kind of classic Cobra Commander look. You can see he's not wanting to hold up the staff too well right now. Come on, buddy. We can do it. He's got the classic look. He's got the swag. God, I'm using really horrible words in this video, aren't I? I've already said swag and bougie. Oh my gosh. I think it's about time I end it there. Will he stand up? You can see that staff's drooping. It's going. Hopefully, with how I display him, that staff won't just fall and just kill anybody in sight. That is unfortunate. I mean, the shoulder can hold up the staff, but I don't think the elbow can. Yeah, I don't think the elbow can too much, but the shoulder can. So that's nice. But like a lot of old Hasbro 12-inch figures, you might want to give them a doll stand, just in case. Like if I have them out like this, I'll give them a doll stand because the weight of the staff's throwing them off. Because there's a whole it's a heavy accessory. It really is, because of whatever freaking liquid they put in there. Alrighty, there we go. Does the box say what that liquid is? I'm gonna look real quick. No, nothing. I'm sure if there was like a safety sheet inside the package, it probably said it. But for now, the mystery will remain unless someone cracks it open and finds out. I doubt it's corn syrup. I don't know what it could be, though. What could it be? I'm curious. Because it's not yellowed at all. But did it make the staff sticky? Was it just the plastic of the staff, or did it make the staff sticky? I don't know. Anyways, I've talked enough. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.